So you want to put masking tape right between your slugs. You don't have to cover the slugs. Most of the ring you're going to get is from metal vibrations interacting with the cover. It's going to take a little bit of force to get the cover through the pick guard, the stock pick guard that comes with the Jem Jr., but don't be worried, it won't snap or anything. It just needs a little of encouragement. The wiring on the pick guard is all kind of wrapped up with this one zip tie here. As you can see here, there's one green and white wire that runs from the volume pot to the tone pot. This is all you have to remove. It's just 2 snips. You don't need solder, just snip it off. This mod is 100% reversible. All you're gonna need is a solder gun, and you just solder those joints right back the way you had them, and there you go. A little trick for getting your knobs off is just flathead screwdriver, masking tape, boom, there you go. Once we have the potentiometers free from the pick guard, it's as easy as repositioning the volume pot down to the other opening. You can find these white hole plugs. You can find them also in black and a few other colors. They're mostly used for furniture and things like that. I got mine on Amazon for about $3. In my last video, I mentioned that I just hated the black screws. I originally had the idea of spray painting them all a metallic satin white. Took 400 grit sandpaper, and I really liked how it turned out. It didn't have the glossy sheen of a stainless steel screw that you would get new. Instead, it has more of a brushed nickel or brushed chrome. Now that we have all that taken care of, you just gotta reassemble the pick guard and put everything back where you got it. As mentioned in the previous video, this is a 3 going on 4-year-old trim, and this is what it looks like. This is how prone to corrosion these bridges are. They do not hold up over time. Here is the 1984 reissue Floyd Rose. It comes with the old style bar, stainless steel string lock screws, brass fine tuners, and like I said, it has the old style bar, so it screws in, but it doesn't get locked up or anything. It's pretty neat. 37mm brass block. Here is the Ibanez double locking tremolo next to the Floyd. This is again an idea of its size. And here, as you can see, the blocks are night and day difference. Okay, so the Floyd Rose is a complete drop-in replacement for the double locking tremolo that Ibanez makes. A lot of people recommend the cheaper Goto. The Goto is great. Now we're just gonna go over painting the claw cavity. Here I'm using the same sanding pads from earlier. I'm using 1000 grit and give the paint a little something to hang on to. I'm using paint markers by Montana Cans. A lot of people will think, why did I not use spray paint? Because spray paint's messy and it's such a small area. But these paint markers are great because they dry incredibly quick. So you can do a lot of coats all in once. And so here I do a coat. It completely dries within 30 minutes. Like even with a fingernail test, I can't put a dent in it. I go over it with another coat, and within an hour, I'm able to go back over it with 3500 grit sandpaper and polish it out, and it looks beautiful. So, yeah. The other thing is the marker format, especially on things like this. I also thought about doing the inside of the monkey grip, but I thought against it. But with things like this, so you don't have to do too complicated a masking, you can just draw with it, of course. Another good perk is something about this paint. It doesn't stick hard, right? So I sanded out the claw cavity. Anywhere that I did not sand, I could wipe it off like it was a Sharpie. For doing small little areas and accessorizations on guitars like this, these paint markers are wonderful. Great investment. I think I got this one for about $8. All right, so that's it, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll have the big reveal and playthrough demo. Thanks for watching. Chivix out.